Only European manufacturer of railings and balconies with ISO 9001 certification is Lieb. Speaking about quality, they can confidently apply for state tenders and engage in national trade with this certification. It should come as no surprise that despite their somewhat unremarkable balconies, they have a number of amazing innovations. For example, Lieb employs a value comfort powder coating and an aluminum alloy that is 20% stronger than others. Though the glass may not withstand the weather, these balconies can withstand hail. They are also unique since they have withstood the blow of 50 kilograms pendulum. Testing has shown that multi-layering a film between two pieces of glass contributes to their longevity, and sophisticated alloy comfort plus painting process gives the balcony the appearance of wood like oak. With the help of the convenient X-clad technology, you may simultaneously apply brick cladding and insulate a structure. Extruded polystyrene boards which vary in thickness from 17 to 100 millimeters are first installed by personnel. For strength and to replicate actual bricks, they can use cement and adhesive to adhere the narrow brick cladding. The finished product weighs 36 kilograms per square meter and is only 33 millimeters thick. In addition to being an excellent choice for modernizing wooden structures, this cladding is environmentally friendly because it uses 60 to 70% less energy to make than conventional brick. The permanent formwork known as the AFS logic wall combines a number of intriguing aspects. It only takes 8 days from the time the plans are authorized to the delivery of the completed formwork. This is because the panels can be tailored, which reduces the amount of prep work on the construction site, and the production process is finally optimized. Third, the panels can be manually erected, conserving space in places that aren't suitable for crane use. The large variety of sizes is particularly noteworthy. It is 4.2 meters high and 1.1 meters wide. Want more? The company is willing to talk about more expensive choices. AFS technology wall is also a fantastic, long-lasting foundation for finishing materials. The GeoPlus modular formwork proved to be so successful that it was utilized when the re-owned Roland Garros VIP zone was being rebuilt. Stadium has used it successfully for even modest projects. In this video, workers from Romania are utilizing 4800 formwork blocks to build a ventilated foundation. In just 8 days, they cover an area of 12,200 square meters. All things considered, GeoPlus Modulo is a fantastic option for areas that require ventilation. If speed is a concern, the company advises including rapid leg blocks that enable one-step pouring from a height of more than 50 centimeters. Houses are raised by aerolift. Indeed, the incredible system can now sustain up to 20 tons per tower. Builders are able to install footings and fix foundations or excavate without any hindrance. If the home is too heavy for 4 towers, there is ample space for equipment like excavators because the maximum lifting height is 5.2 meters. Simply add more to boost the load capacity of if workers haven't used anything and an extra height that may also be considered. This is the future. Both houses and robots are reaching new heights, even before the maker provides instruction. In Takushi, a tiny city in Japan with a population of less than 30,000 that has had to defend itself from landslides in the past. The construction of reinforcing structures was the city's decision. It's not enough to simply make something like a gigantic tic-tac-toe board. One of the most fascinating portions is when a worker, like a rock climber, is strapped to a cable and sprays concrete. Human-sized anchors must be used to secure the building. The Japanese employed an ESD-210 machine for this, which has an angle adjustment range of -10 to 90 degrees. The slope is now stronger as a result of the work. Let's take that. E-deck raised flooring allows you to conceal pipes, cables, and other items and is durable enough to withstand 20 mm thick porcelain stoneware. Installing them is as easy and quick as arranging the tiles in various patterns. If the customer prefers wood, they will be pleased to learn that even a board for 244 cm long won't move and that the surface remains firm. E-deck flooring looks good by the pool and doesn't require extra maintenance in the winter. There is no hope for this pit. An employee shows up with two bags. The first has 14 to 20 millimeters of agrill or vitamin coated chippings. It is frequently used in conjunction with thermoplastic chip fill forms, which fill potholes up to 6 cm deep and create a sturdy top layer that automobiles can drive on when heated with a burner. The road will be open for traffic again in only 20 minutes. For similar pits, chip fill can also be applied alone. The worker needs gloves and a brush in addition to a burner. Rhino products are great for fixing concrete cracks and reinforcing structures. Being a top company, they have developed a system that is simple to install and incredibly successful at producing extremely strong joints. Its major component is a carbon fiber lock that resembles rebar and is 10 times stronger. One lock has a tensile strength of 1,315 kilograms, which is greater than steel. Rhino fills the joints with epoxy glue so that painting over them afterward is simple. When the deflection is less than 5 centimeters, this repair technique is effective for masonry, swimming pools, industrial buildings, and other structures. Titan Applicators is the firm to trust for spray coatings. It is a leader in its field just like Rhino. It has created a foam-based alternative to EPDM roofing membranes, among other things. This is an excellent choice because, for contrast, the heat transfer resistance reaches 7 at a thickness of only 2.5 centimeters. With a grade of roughly 2.5, an insulated brick wall is appropriate for both residential and commercial premises because the foam doesn't shrink, inhibits the growth of mildew and fungus, keeps insects out, and lowers drafts and noise. Landfills, tunnels, and ponds, Bentofix mat provide excellent insulation against water, gases, and vapors and are utilized in a wide range of projects. Their multi-layer structure is the reason for this. Every map has multiple geotextile layers and with crushed clay and dried bentonite powder in between. The enhanced sandwich is held together by needle punching it. In the video, thermal lock technology provides shear strength. In a British project, Bentofix is used by builders to transform a landfill into a park. Additionally, they are using the mat's ease of usage even underwater to reinforce a German dam. Stormwater is intended to be stored by the Parthenon system. In normal circumstances, its size is astounding even though it might not be as spectacular as the well-known ancient Greek temple. Even at this size, a Python system can support up to 8 million layers. With the components, builders can finish the installation in the morning of one day arrive and the completed system is already covered with dirt by dark. If a Parthenon is positioned beneath a road, even 4 axles, its durability is particularly noteworthy. Customers may add things like filters and flushing piping to the system. Trucks can travel over it safely and employees will undoubtedly love having the Parthenon on their resumes. For intricate drywall ceiling jobs, Cobra is necessary. The inventors of these patented flexible profiles view them as inventive, even revolutionary. One person can operate them because they are so simple. Cobra will remember the desired curvature if you simply manually shape the profile. Removing it is now easier than ever to create arcs, domes, and similar elements without the need for additional fixing tools or inserts. The length of each profile is 3 meters. 5 width options ranging from 3 to 10 centimeters are available. Cobra's 0.6 millimeter thick galvanized steel structure ensures a safety margin. Then it's time for experts in pippling to get to work. Their work entails numerous processes, all of which need meticulous assembly, neatness, and accuracy. Computations, they install waterproofing, prepare and compact the base, and manage the details placement. It takes a lot of effort, particularly when working with heavy steel or concrete components that are as heavy as a car, yet pipelines like the aged water system are essential to infrastructure and require special care. There are 240,000 leaks in the US system each year. Trains and roadways may be impacted if CDS are not properly maintained. The video demonstrates the equipment required to install low and acoustic panels which can reduce noise levels in a space by 50%. Let's examine a few of their attributes. To maintain the quality vendors recommend, a typical panel is 240 x 60 x 2 cm and is made of a non-woven fabric made of polyester, MDF and a veneer like oak or birch. In addition to applying oil to the bay on a regular basis, it's important to keep in mind that these panels are readily cut on the structure, which makes installing switches and plugs less difficult. It is advised to use flathead screws and each panel requires 15. The planet's trash problem is exacerbated by the substantial amount of waste that is always left over once a construction project is completed. Every year, hundreds of millions of tons of construction trash are produced in Russia alone. According to some experts, contemporary building methods are among the most damaging. Human actions to remedy this. Around the world, teams are looking for methods to change. Let's examine a project created by Zurich University of Applied Sciences students. They want to use cement-free chemicals to produce formwork on a 3D printer utilizing earth rather than conventional concrete. An old parking lot, driveway, or parking area can be revitalized using pebble lock. Pebbles, crushed stone, granite chips, and other loose materials are held in place by the 24mm high mats. This removes the need for concrete or asphalt paving, and if you would want, you can even accomplish it without employing someone because installing pebble lock is simple enough to do yourself. For stones of the recommended size, the resulting surface prevents puddles by allowing water to drain through. Is between 8 and 14 millimeters. Because the mats are constructed by recycled plastic, they appear tidy, appealing, and environmentally responsible. List of benefits of prefabricated monolithic slabs from the company Domo Verits is quite long. They weigh half as much as a solid slab and cost almost a third. They don't need a scree and are great for sites where heavy machinery can't reach. Plus, they allow you to hide utility lines in their voids. There are just 4 parts to the slab system: a load-bearing reinforced concrete or metal beam, a block insert made of air-rated concrete, expanded clay blocks or EPS concrete which acts as formwork as reinforcing mesh and structural concrete. Besides these advantages, this combination offers better thermal insulation, which is useful if the building has lots of bay windows and other architectural features, and the installation is fast, no more than 1 human hour per square meter. From the US Capitol lift to the ExxonMobil refinery, bots have demonstrated remarkable performance. It should come as no surprise that construction workers can effortlessly lift up to 6 tons during an 8-hour shift thanks to these lifting robots, which can be deployed in less than 30 minutes and carry objects at a speed of 42 meters per minute. The lifting height is 50 meters by default, although it can be raised if necessary. The lift bot is powered by electricity and can be recharged from a conventional 110 to 220 volt socket after operating for 10 hours on a full battery. This reduces labor expenses by up to 44% and makes building safer. Additionally, scaffolding can be used to erect this lifting robot. Straightforward yet practical instrument for leveling concrete is the Bullfrog Track 2. The Bullfrog Track 2 slides back and forth, forming smooth strips along a cable that runs between the port area's boundaries. It is battery operated, 1.2 to 3 meters wide, and has a 1115 square meter range on a full charge. An alert sounds and an indicator light glows when the battery is nearly dead. There is no need to look for a rope to operate the Bullfrog Track 2 because the package comes with 2 30-meter cords. Require a 2-person team. It also cost roughly $3,500.